It was a moment where I thought, I can either organize my taxes or I can borrow a beer from my neighbor and pick up my guitar. Like fire, I'm hottest, like fire, I'm hottest, like fire, I'm hottest when blue. When I heard that Jesse Winchester song on the radio, it was a Montreal, look how the sky's all silver, beautiful Montreal. And I thought about how that was how I felt in wintertime, which is, it's beautiful, but I get so sad in winter. So I wrote a song about, like fire, I'm hottest when blue. Sometimes I wish I had stayed in Austin because I was kind of I was in a scene there that I was walking down a certain path and I had some support. And so when I got here, it was like redoing it. And I found some wonderful musicians, but I never created a band. I never found another guitarist who's a great guitarist who can harmonize. I haven't found that yet. I'm not giving up on that. But it just hasn't worked for me that way yet. I'm just leaving well enough alone.
We met in a psychiatric hospital. And we happened to be working there. I think moving from Austin was probably the biggest shift in terms of music. I think it was easier when she was dealing with her own angst and, not distracted by a lot of people and living alone and maybe feeling things a little deeper.
I also struggle with my age because when we left Austin, I was in my early 30s, and I always think, oh, I'm too old to be doing this. But that's just, a thought. Don't shine so blue. Stars, turn down your lights. Road, you wind too long. 'Cause I'm out here driving all alone tonight. Yeah, I'm out here driving so low tonight. Distant lightning in yonder hills. The thunder answers, he always will. But when I call, no voice I hear. This lonesome road is winding still. Nights like these are made for lovers, not for me. Nights like these send down rain and wash away his memory, not for me. Nights like these.
I used to just want to be like a policeman or something, and when I noticed that my mom was like a singer, I got into acting and because I thought that was really cool.
I have a prayer and it's straight from my heart. It's winging its way right to you. I did 2 CDs and 2 CD releases here, and I think it's inspired them to be creative. August, our younger, is an actor, and he is on stage and tremendous at that, and Wilson, again, is, into his music, and I think I do inspire them. I don't want to stop inspiring them. I don't want to just grow old and say, I'm too old for this, and, what's a 50-year-old writing love songs for, That's a sad statement, isn't it? Your head's in the clouds, you say you like it that way. But when those clouds lift, will you welcome your day? So I have a prayer straight from my heart. It's winging its way right to you. short and it's sweet, and it's still incomplete. But love, it's the best I can do. Nighttime calls and your way isn't clear. Will you shatter wherever you fall? Remember the ground you grew up in, my dear. It catches us all when we fall. Oh, it catches us all when we fall. So I have a prayer, and it's straight from my heart. It's winging its way right to you. You'll run to the corner and you'll turn back and wave. And you're flying away in your brave kind of way. So I'll keep this prayer straight from my heart, and I'll wing it to you. Oh, it's short and it's sweet, and it's still incomplete. But love, it's the best I can do. Oh, love is the best we can do. Love is the best we can do. My son is into, he makes beats. He's 18 and he's leaving, and I can't send him to Europe for graduation, so I wrote him a song. I performed it at my last gig at Catalyst Coffee, and I barely got through it, so I thought, I need a little space before I sing that one again.
Done a couple concerts with Barbara over the last couple years. Yeah, it's always a joy to make music with her, and I really enjoy her songs and her songwriting and her singing. There's a lot of integrity. It's very honest and very just coming right from the heart. So any chance to work with her is always a joy. She conjures something up out of the human condition that is very beautiful. A lot of times it's not. It's a perspective or idea that one might not immediately think about. So she goes to this deeper place, and I think it's there's a lot of kindness in her music, and there's some humanitarianism and compassion, and I especially appreciate that.
Did a double take, I saw you on the screen, hollering your name, I swear you looked my way. I was watching Johnny Carson. I wasn't really watching it because I was walking around. The TV was just on. And I did a double take. Honestly, I went, because I saw it was Lyle on there. I decided then I'd have a date with him. Me a date with you this Friday night. Hey Lyle, I love it when you look at me that way. Won't you come on out my TV screen, come over here and play. Hey, hey Lyle, I love it when you look at me that way. I got a VC recorder on pause and I watch you every day. I was lonely. I mean, a lot of times I enjoyed my time alone. So I don't know, I don't recall that night being real lonely. I guess I was kind of sassy that night. Doozy up my hair, well high, kind of like the way I let my pony ride. Smile me a smile, okay, I'll take a grin. We'll have to see which one will do the other one in. Hey, Lyle, I love it when you look at me that way. Won't you come on out my TV screen, come over here and play. Hey, hey, Lyle, I love it when you look at me that way. I got a VC recorder on pause and I watch you every day. I got my VC recorder on pause and I'll watch you every day. That's right, Lyle. That song was really easy for me to write. Must have been the muse came at the right time, you know. Sometimes you gotta just stick with what you, the sounds that matter to you. There goes a river road, you at the wheel, me out. And I listen to musicians I admire like Townes Van Zandt, Guy Clark, John Prine. You know, they're playing, a lot of their songs sound the same, but their songs are amazing. Eyes would smile. I drank you until I had my I sometimes feel like my muse will visit me and then it's gone, and then if I don't go back to it pretty quickly, I'll lose it. It's hard to recreate that sound or that emotional experience. But when I dream of you. It's always. If I'm inspired, I don't want anyone to bother me.
Barbara's not going to shirk any responsibilities, but really it's good for her to go and be self-indulgent and write a song, and it's good for all of us.
You want me to keep on? If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would run. It's an old Townes Van Zandt song, If I Needed You. In the sea for to ease your pain.